Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to create a pie chart using Microsoft Excel. Even before I demonstrate how to create a pie chart using Microsoft Excel, I request all of you to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Firstly, what exactly is a pie chart? Where do we use a pie chart? A pie chart is also popularly called as a circle chart. It's a graph which is divided into slices to illustrate the numerical proportion. Where do we use a pie chart? Suppose you're a purchase manager and you want to study the distribution of male and female customers. You can go ahead and use a pie chart. Or let's say you want to show the percentage of revenue from different products. Or let's say you want to show the profits for different countries. A pie chart is an excellent option in these cases. As you can see in the screen here, I've got two fields, namely the region field and the sales field. There are four different regions, namely northern region, southern region, eastern region, and the western region. And in the second column, you can see the distribution of sales for each of these four regions. How do we use a pie chart to show the region-wise distribution of sales? To create a pie chart, the first thing that you need to do is select this particular table. Once you select the table, the next thing would be to click on the Insert menu bar. The Insert menu bar is at the top. The moment I click on the Insert menu bar, all the options that are present in the Insert menu appears. Let me move on to the option Charts. And here you can see the option for pie chart. The moment I hover the mouse on top of the pie chart, Excel displays a message which says Insert Pie or Doughnut chart. We can use this chart to show the proportions of a whole. You can see a drop-down menu next to the pie chart. Let me go ahead and click on this particular drop-down menu. You see here, there are three different options for pie chart. Either you can choose a 2D pie chart, or you can create a 3D pie chart, or you can go ahead and create a Doughnut chart. I'll keep it very simple in this case. I will create a 2D pie chart. As you can see here, the moment I create a 2D pie chart, what Excel does is it displays the 2D pie chart. So this is how a 2D pie chart would appear in Excel. By default, Excel shows two things. One is the title, and the second one is the legend. If you want to change the title, you can select the title and give your own customized title. Let me type here, region-wise distribution of sales. This is the new title that I would like to create. Secondly, if I hover the mouse on any of the slices, Excel would describe this particular slice. When I hover the mouse on the blue slice, you can see here, Excel says that this is the slice which corresponds to northern area. It accounts for 35% of the sales. Well, this chart is very good. There are a couple of important points that I would like to explore. The first point that I would like to explore is how do we display the category name and the percent on each of the slices. You can see here, each legend here tells us what is the description of the color. For example, the blue corresponds to northern area, the orange corresponds to south, the gray corresponds to east, and the yellow color slice corresponds to west. But this is not good enough because I want to display the category name and the category percentage. How do we do this? To display the category name and the category percentage, let me select the pie chart. After selecting the pie chart, I will right-click on the pie chart. You can see this particular option which reads Add Data Labels. There are two options here. The first option is add data labels, and the second one is add callouts. I will choose the very first option, namely add data labels. The moment I click on add data labels, what Excel does is it displays the number for each of the slices. For example, what does this 35 mean? 35 simply means that in the eastern region, the sales was 35 units. This is good, but this is not good enough. Simply because what I want to do is I want to display the category name as well as the percentage on each of the slices. How do I do this? To display the category name as well as the percentage, what I can do is I can right click on the pie chart and then choose the option which says format data labels. I'll repeat. I have just right clicked on the pie chart and I have chosen the last but one option, namely format data labels. The moment I click on format data labels, a new dialog box at the right side appears. You can see here, this is the format data labels option. You see a wide variety of options listed here. What I will do is I will choose the option category name. And you can see here, the moment I choose category name, Excel now displays the category name. That is northern area, southern area, east, west, so on and so forth. If you want to choose, if you want Excel to display value, you can leave the default settings. Else, you can choose the option percentage and remove the option value. What this does is it displays the category name as well as the percentage. It's very, very simple and easy to interpret this particular chart now, because this chart now tells me the region-wise distribution of sales, and I can clearly see that the northern area accounts for 35% of the sales, southern area accounts for 23% of the sales, eastern region accounts for 27% of sales, and finally the western region accounts for 15% of the sales. So this is how the business likes to read and interpret the pie chart. Further, if I scroll down on the format data labels option, you can also adjust and change the label position. Right now, you can see here the legend, sorry, my apologies. Right now, you can see the category name and the percentage, which is inside the pie chart. If you want Excel to display the category name and the percentage outside, you can go ahead and click on outside end. You can choose the option center or inside end, whichever you feel is convenient. But I'll choose the last option, which is the best fit, and leave it at this. So this is how we can display the category name and the percentage using what is called as the format data labels option. Let me close this particular dialog box. Next thing that I wish to show you is the different chart styles. You can see here, there are different chart styles for the pie chart. Let me click on the drop-down menu. There are at least 12 different styles for the pie chart. Let me choose the first one. By default, you are shown the style 1. You can choose style 2 or style 3 or a different style, namely style 10. You can also choose to show the pie chart as style 1. But for all practical purposes, I will choose style 2. You can experiment with each of the styles, and depending upon what is the purpose and what is the objective behind the business, you can choose one of the styles here. After choosing the chart style, the next thing that I wish to do is change this pie chart. Let us say I want to change a 2D pie chart into a 3D pie chart. How do you change a 2D pie chart into a 3D pie chart or a Doughnut chart? It's very, very simple to change an existing 2D pie chart into a 3D or a Doughnut chart. As before, I will click on the insert menu bar, which is located at the top. And this is the icon for pie chart. Let me click on the drop-down menu. By default, we have selected the 2D pie chart. We can also change this to 3D pie chart. You can see here, the moment I choose a 3D pie chart, this is how the pie chart appears. In case you change your mind and want to show a donut chart, you can also click on the last of the option, namely a donut chart here. Let me do this again. I have gone to the insert menu, and this is the pie chart option. I wish to show a donut chart, and therefore I can go ahead and show a donut chart like this. Very, very easy to understand what is the share of each of the regions when it comes to the sales. Now, since this is a demonstration, I'll not go with a donut chart. I'll stick to a 3D pie chart here. Many times it helps to emphasize certain regions. For example, northern region accounts for the highest sales here, which is 35%. Let's say when I'm making this presentation to the client, I want to emphasize on the northern region because that accounts for the highest sales. How do we emphasize on northern sales? There is a very, very interesting option which is called as the pie explosion. How do we use the pie explosion? Let me select this particular chart, right click on the chart, and this time I will choose the last of the options, namely format data series. Once I choose format data series, you can see here there's a new dialog box at the right side. This is the heading which says format data series, and there are two series options. You can see a scroll bar for each of these options. The first option allows me to control the angle of the first slice, and the second of the options allows me to choose the pie explosion. Let us say I want to emphasize on the northern region. I want the northern region to come right at the front. How do I do this? I can move the scroll bar to the right side. The moment I move the scroll bar, please observe as to how the angle changes, and you can rotate the pie chart as per your liking. Let me move the scroll bar further to the right side. You can see here the blue slice comes right at the front. So this allows you to emphasize on the northern region because the northern region accounts for 35% of the share in sales. Let me talk about the second option, which is pie explosion. Right now, each of the four slices are consolidated. Let us say I want to break it out. I want to separate each of these slices. How do I separate each of these slices? To separate the slices, let me move the scroll bar to the right side. You can see here, now the pie literally explodes. You have different slices for each of the four regions. You can choose to show the pie chart as an exploded pie chart, or you can come back to the normal pie chart. The more I scroll to the right side, you can see the separation is higher. If I move the scroll bar to the extreme left side, I can get back my original 3D pie chart. So this is how the format data series is very, very useful. Let me close the format data series option. There is one additional option which I'd like to show here. Please observe that there are four regions. Let us say I want to emphasize on only two regions, namely the northern region and the southern region. I don't want Excel to show the eastern region and the western region. I want to remove this from the existing pie chart. How do I remove the eastern region and the western region and show only the southern region and the northern region. To show only the southern region and the northern region, what you can do is use this particular option, which is called as chart filters. Once you click on the chart filters, you can see here by default, the select all option is present. Let me unclick on select all. Since I want to show only the northern region and the southern region, only the two slices, I will only select northern region and the southern region. I will remove the eastern region and the western region. Once I choose northern region and southern region, I will go ahead and click on apply. Please observe what is the change that this would inflict on the graph. Let me go ahead and click on apply. You can see here now the pie chart, the 3D pie chart shows only two slices, that is the northern region and the southern region. The northern region accounts for 60% of the sales, while the southern region accounts for only 40% of the sales. The next step, we have seen how the filter option works. We have seen how to use pie explosion. We have also seen how to change the style. We have also seen how to change a 2D pie chart into a 3D pie chart or a Doughnut chart, how to display the category name and the percentages we have seen, how to format data labels. All these are some of the options that we have seen. The last thing that I want to do is to show my audience how to convert a pie chart, let's say, into a column chart. For some reason, if you want to convert the existing chart into another chart type, how do you do it? To convert this particular pie chart into a column chart, all that you need to do is select on the chart. And once you select on the chart, you can see here, there is a menu option which says chart design. Let me click on the option chart design. There are a lot of options here. What I will do is I will choose this particular option which says change chart type. Let me choose the option change chart type. It gives me a message saying that you cannot create 3D combo charts. Do you want to change this chart to a 2D chart so that you can create a combo chart? I'll say yes, change the chart. Let me first convert this into a 2D chart and then go ahead and convert this into a column chart. Now let me choose the option change chart type. I'll use the option column chart. You can see here different options are there for the column chart. I'll choose this particular option, namely the column chart. Once I select this particular option, you can click on OK. Now you can see here from a pie chart, we've been able to convert this into a column chart. Now, each of the bars here represent one of the regions. The first column represents the northern region, and the second column here represents the southern region. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, we have seen how to create a pie chart. We have also seen how to control the different properties of a pie chart. Thirdly, we have seen how to show a 2D chart, convert this into a 3D chart, and we have also seen how to show a Doughnut chart. Finally, we used options like pie explosion, and we have also seen how to convert a pie chart into a column chart. I thank you very much for watching this particular video. I request you to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.